Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mr. Who Reviews. And today, everyone, My Hero Academia, Toshinori Yagi, Rising Origin. And it is the first episode of the final and eighth season of My Hero. And I think it's very fitting that they had the first person or band that did the open team for the first season do the open the a team for the last one. That's how it's going full circle. And sometimes there's gonna be a lot of moments in this, but uh, I wait and see, and hopefully, whoever is watching this will get sick of me saying that. Yeah, just a bit of a recap from what happened in season 7. And yeah, for some reason, they put the first part of the fight between uh, Armor All Might and the Young All for One. I don't know if that was needed. Maybe just make things longer. Like I heard that they obtained Scepter's 399 and 300, I don't know, 305, no, 399 and 400. I don't know. Its first part of the fight was in Chapter 399 or what, but. Hmm. Anyway, with the second half of the fight, All Might just still using the Hercules uh, armor and doing some of the stuff named after the uh, kids in class with A, and he sends out some drones. And it does look a bit like a Doc Ock on Maze Spider-Man did too when he's sending out like tendrils and that. And yeah, he's trying to get Off-One to chase him, but the Off-One is ahead of him, and as he sends out these uh, monsters. And I did find it a little funny that all my saying to Off-One that using units for power, and Off-One's like I don't need to. It's like kids playing hero villain, isn't it? Ugh. And while that was going on, Aoyama has to deal with this villain with a plant quirk, and he was one of the escapees from the Tartars, and he just mocking Aoyama, calling him a traitor, and saying he lived a shameful life. And yeah, and Aoyama does agree that he was shameful, but with his friends, he felt the more confidence of the light because of the light they gave off. And yeah, even though the plankton has Aoyama's support item, he fires a navigator at him, and turn out the little girls did redirect it at the plant villain. And the plankton's quirk is you can put dead seeds in people and make plants grow out of them. Yeah, you can see what he did to back him looking like one of those Venus flytrap things or something like that. Mm. Yeah, and does it say spoiler for the end credits scene? Turn out, turn out that since Aoyama was on the brink of kicking it, his naval laser actually powered up, and now Visible Girl is fully visible. And there's point out he hadn't never been visible before, other than when uh, she and Deku fellow that Aoyama was the UA traitor. So yeah, it's probably a little weird for her. And Aoyama just tells her to take care of the plants. In fact, said that even though their master isn't around, they can still grow. But mm. And just saying that this is gonna be the last thing he's gonna do, because this is the last time you're gonna be a UAA student. So, mm. With the fight, the offer to some mocking All Might saying and smiling and that, and yeah, they showed and said the fights in being televised, and people to witness their symbol of peace being this symbol of disgrace or something like that. And you get to see All Might on the, like a spiritually on the ground when he lying. They keep talking about lying, and they go back to All Might saying that his life will continue with the people that he inspired. And sort of that's just the same what Stain said to him back in scene 6. Yeah, it turned out he was able to fire a laser over on thanks to his drones. And he withstand heat since his armor was made, or was was coated in this substance they named it Invisible Girl. And yeah, he is just, I'm almost just praying that all form will just disappear, but yeah, the laser malfunctions or so overheats and explodes, and all form that start shining like the baby to cause quirk to come out. Yeah, apparently that's probably the first quirk that all form took. He took a quirk from a baby. Ugh, I thought he was able before. Oh, I also like the scene where all my gets puts his hand on my or off on the mouth, and that's Shoto, and he uses ice on him. Even though in the manga he was burning off on from the inside out. And yeah, of course, off one is gloating that all my machines didn't work and mocking him. But then he just freezes, and yes, the hero killer Stain comes saying that everyone has red blood or blood pumping through him. And he's on this glider. Yeah, I heard that Horikoshi was ever inspired by either Spider Man or there's some Raimi Spider Man movies. Since I think Stains up in a glider does remind me a bit of a Green Goblin, but ugh, I don't know. It just helps all my to get all for one, and all my just uses it's the boosters or ingenium things to get all for one. And yeah, I think it's a good start of the season, and yeah, the fight between All Might and All for One still seems to be good. And oh yeah, I also forgot to mention they cut to this kid from another country, wasn't the fight, and asking the grandmother who the guy in black is, and her grandmother doesn't know the heroes, and that's what happened if he wins. But the grandmother's saying like it doesn't matter since it's something that happened over another country, so won't affect him. Yeah, well, off one wins, but I'm guessing Cedric noticed instead he done know much about heroes, or maybe he's just trying to. They're just saying that to not scare the kid, but yeah, the kid is invested in the fight, even though the grandmother said it had nothing to do with him. So good thing to show him that All Might still uh, captures the attention of people and kids or whatever. Mm. And yeah, even though I've seen some videos about the manga, so wondering what's gonna happen since it might change or they're saying a few things like they did with the Shoto arm freeze instead of burn off one, but hmm, have to see. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.